Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Saturday. I'm just getting a couple things done. This morning I did a whole bunch of decluttering. It's just such a satisfying thing. I actually decluttered my clothes so much that I took an entire dresser out of our bedroom. I had this tall IKEA dresser, like a lingerie type dresser, and I completely cleared it out. And it's going in my office for craft stuff because Paul's crafting things that I'm getting him are just getting out of control. That's what I'm doing this morning, but I'm going to get back to freezer meal stuff. So today's Saturday. I'm going to be making, I have two more meals that I wanted to make for my girlfriend. I'm going to make Tater Tot Casserole and chicken enchiladas. We decided the turkey enchiladas would be a little weird, so I'm not going to do that. I've been using this book, the Seriously Good Freezer Meals by Carrie Truman, but I don't like her tater tot casserole recipe, so I'm going to be using the one I always use, which is by New York Times Cooking. I'll link it below, of course. So I'm going to be doing that today. I also want to make the enchiladas and some gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. I think I'm going to regret it, but I'm going to push both of those to tomorrow. I have some vegetable fruit prep from Costco that I really need to do. Food prep, really. We went to Costco on Monday. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I did as much as I could. This week's just been insane. So I have some rolls on the counter that I need to, we've been picking at them, but some of them have mold on them. I saw one at least. So I need to go through those, check them out, put them in individual baggies, and then I freeze them. So I got to do that. I got a whole bunch of green grapes that I need to wash and pluck off the vine, otherwise Matt won't touch them. The strawberries I want to wash and put away. I have a whole bunch of like fruit bins that I use. I just need to get them out of their plastic trays and into that. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Matt is upstairs now with Paul. For nap time, I got to take Mo out, and then I am going to sit and watch Netflix. That is my treat to myself. I couldn't even tell you the last time I sat on the couch. Months ago? It's been a while. So I'm going to relax. Usually I pay bills or something, and I just told Matt that I'm just exhausted. So I'm going to relax. Let me get off here, and that's what I'm going to do. But before I do that, let me just talk through the recipe because I'll probably just do a music over because it just gets so chaotic in here with everybody. The New York Times Tater Tot Casserole is a little different that it doesn't use a can of condensed soup because I don't really like those, so I like to make my own. So it even gives you the recipe how to do that. And everybody's tater tot casserole is a little bit different. So this is the white sauce, which is your can of condensed soup, and 2 things of ground beef, which I took out already. Just have to brown those up. And the veggies that they're putting in, like the filling, are peas or corn or a combination of both. So what I actually do is just use mixed veggies. I always have. You'll see some tater tot casserole that doesn't have any veggies in it, just straight meat. And I like that layer to be like a little thicker, a little heartier. So I'm going to put a bunch of mixed veggies in there. I think it's peas, green beans, carrots, and corn, just to kind of give it some more filling. I think that's the only difference that I'm doing. And then I have tater tots, I have shredded cheese. What's interesting is this says ketchup for serving. I've never done that. I might try that tonight. I'm going to be messing with the measurements a little bit because I plan on making 3 9x9 pans. One of them I'm just going to do in a glass Pyrex because we'll have that for dinner. And then one I'll stick in the freezer, and then one in the freezer for my girlfriend. So I'm going to make 3. So I'm going to mess with the quantities just ever so slightly. But I'll list this recipe below. Okay, now it's time to relax. enchiladas are done. It is now dinner time. I'm gonna go ahead and make the tater tot casserole, and I'm going to make 3. We're gonna eat 1 tonight, and 1 is for my friend Audrey, and the other is for us for the freezer. So I think I mentioned before that I'm using the New York Times tater tot casserole recipe so that I can use their recipe to essentially make cream of something soup. With that being said, I did already cook my ground beef last night, so that's done. I also have some brown rice from the broccoli and chicken one that I made yesterday. I'm just gonna throw that in here to kind of like amp up the filling a little bit. And then it says 9 ounces of frozen peas or corn, or a combination of both. I mentioned this before. I'm going to use mixed frozen veggies and add more than it says in the recipe, because then it's really kind of a, that's all you need for dinner, maybe a salad. I think we're gonna have carrots with ours tonight, and I have some crescent rolls from last night I'm just gonna reheat up. Everything else I'm going to follow, I think. Oh, my favorite part, on the bottom it says 1 cup of shredded cheese optional. Optional, you have to have cheddar cheese and tater tot casserole. That's a given. All right, so let me get this going. I'm thinking it'll probably take 30-35 minutes. So, and it's 5 o'clock right now. So all I really have to do is make the soup mix, combine everything, and then throw this guy in the oven so we can have dinner at 6 o'clock, because little man needs a bath tonight. It was supposed to be last night and I wasn't feeling it. So I'll flip around and get everything done. And oh, the cookies, I did not get to those today. The cookies will be tomorrow. So I'm going to, and they're not really a freezer meal anyway, so they are gluten-free chocolate chip cookies, also New York Times recipe, and there was a YouTube video for that. I'll talk about all that tomorrow. So let me get this going.